Yo, what is up guys? M here, hoping you're doing awesome as always. I'm back from a little vacation. I hope everybody had a enjoyable Valentine's Day yesterday and you celebrated that day with your special one, or not if you're not into that. As you saw in the title, we have a new type of thing we need to discuss and you guys have to be aware of. We just got Kanae and there's a little bit of a thing going on, but before we start talking about that, I really want to just show you what I am going for with my Kanae currently and what you should also look forward to when it comes to the right build for Kanae moving forward in the game. Now ideally what you want to do is you want next to your expert or beast set, whatever you want to call it. I like to have a behemoth set just for hunters mode, as I said in my 3 minutes guide as per usual. But the best in slots for Kanae is a 2-piece one-hit kill set and a 2-piece curse set. Reason being is Kanae's skill 2 is treated like an ultimate skill thanks to her passive. So this one here increases her ult skill damage by 25%. So this applies to her ultimate skill and to her skill 2. And then you have also the burning set, which gives you a 10% immediate damage increase in fact, and then over time you get an additional 10% damage increase in fact. So overall you start off with 35% damage increase, which goes up to 45%, which is a big deal, which is actually a very big deal. And since she's critting a lot, you will actually get a lot of experts stacks quite fast. So this is ideally, but for quicker battles you do want to run with behemoth, but she has mana power issues. I actually upgraded one. No, I ran out of resources. I have to run hard mode demos again. Need to max out this core, and either I'm not 100% sure yet, either I want to level up this specific thing here because it's flat HP and crit damage. I feel like it's nice add-on, and it has the MP consumption reduction, or I'm just looking for another fire piece which has additional HP but with MP con reduction. I'm not 100% sure yet which one I will opt for. Those are currently my stats. With her could be a higher damage increase, like a little bit flipped, but the thing is I'm looking for better one-hit kill set pieces currently because I have no luck with these pieces. Need to look for certain pieces, need like a little bit higher attack, and I also do want to have damage increases substat so I can get that stat up for her. Now let's take a look at guild boss in that case, and that also applies to power of destruction. Why your Kanae, and this is not the topic, I'm clicking on the wrong buttons here, but this is the topic on in general your Kanae is maybe not performing as well as you might hope, and there's just a quick overview I wanna share with you guys here. So I don't really want to change too much, but what I do want to do is I want to get rid of all these so you can just look at fire team, which you have usually stacked. So I have just a damage set. Nothing too crazy going on here, like nothing really special, you know. It's not the point of the video having like the perfect setup, just showing you where the difference is with Kanae, what could be the case. Now let's go into this battle. So in this battle, I know a lot of people like to use you have your stuff set on manual, right? So you want to make sure that you're getting most out of your damage, that you time your stuff correctly, that your ultimate skills are thrown out correctly. But if we pay attention, for example, now if we take a look and see like what Kanae is doing, you see like she's using a lot of her basic attacks. Like we're looking what she's doing really, but there I don't know if she's even, is she using her skill 1? That much of visibility. Now I triggered Azel's ult skill, and let's see what she's doing. So now she used skill 1 and she keeps spamming her basic attacks, but she is not using skill 2. Now this is probably obvious, and you might be thinking, okay, what is the reason why she not triggering her her skill 2? What's going on here? I'm doing everything I'm doing, but it seems like for whatever reason she opts or to not decide to not use her skill 2. And this is where the problem really comes, is that you're sitting there, you're doing your thing, and you're wondering why she's not using her skills. It doesn't, if you don't pay attention to it, you will not even realize it. But it's just the fact that she's not using her skill 2. Now, the reason why she's not skill 2, and we have to go to her skill description again to understand it, so you do not make the mistake and you get most out of your damage. If we look at her skill 2 now again, she has like these different effects, right, going on for her. But if we look at her passive real quick, right, if we look at her passive real quick, it says, when the Crimson, Scarlet, or Fire effects are gained, the user's Kama Itachi skills become their ultimate skill, which means that as soon as you trigger, or she triggers Munishika, her skill 2 turns from a basic skill to an ultimate skill, right? But now if we go to the guild boss, and what most people like to do, I personally don't, but a lot of people like to do that, is you go into this battle and you have your personal settings. And the setting is actually the reason why your Kana is not dealing as much damage. And here's the thing, right? So you go in here and all of you have this thing on manual. Auto use support hunter's ultimate skill. Now if you have it on manual, the support hunter's ultimate skill will not be auto used during team fights. Now since her skill 2 is treated like an ultimate skill, it actually affects Kanae's skill set. So if you when you play guild boss or POD, you want to have this on auto. Otherwise, if you do not have this on auto, Kanae will not use her E2. Now I changed it to auto, and now if you look at this battle here, and let's pay attention to her, now you already see the Scarlet effect, you see? Now suddenly she starts using her skills. Let's run this down a minute or something real quick and see like damage wise where we end. But I think we were around 1 minute 53, around 130 million-ish damage, kind of, right? Around that time. And if we look at here, this time it looks a lot different, right? This looks a lot different. Now there are all these minions. Now she will gain her Sixth Sense effect. This is where she shines in these mob battles, because there's where she's getting her passive effects and stuff like that. Now she gained the Sixth Sense effect for when the end is coming back. But you can see already, like, the damage is different. But yeah, this really, I don't want to make this too long. This sums up the entirety of why your Kana is not dealing damage. It's simply because you set the ultimate skill on manual because you want to time your ultimate skills correctly. With Kanae that doesn't work, you have to switch it to auto, so she's using her skill too. And yeah, that sums up the entire. So guys, hey, if you enjoyed watching this video, if you found this helpful, please leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and subscribe, and see ya with the next one. Deuces.